Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys Blues, 1975. YouTubers on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Blues, 1975.
This is Top Gun on the ZX Spectrum, released by Ocean in 1986. It was also released on the Amstrad, which I have the gameplay of, and the Commodore 64. Obviously based on the movie of the same name starring Tom Cruise that was also released in 1986. I remember seeing this in magazines back in the day, and it got decidedly average reviews. It was never intended to be a flight simulator. You know, obviously there were a ton of really good ones on the Spectrum. It was straight up a two-player simultaneous arcade game. I have to say, is that beeper or was that 1 to 8K? I don't know, they all blur into one now. That's a pretty decent rendition of the Top Gun anthem. I'm quite surprised. But yeah, so I loved Top Gun as a kid, absolutely loved and adored it. And I think we borrowed it off someone at school. I could never wrap my head around the controls in this game, and I had a very quick go, and I've played it previously on the Amstrad, but that was on a joystick. It does that thing where it bunches one player's controls right to the one side of the keyboard and the other player's controls to the other side, so you can do two-player on a keyboard. But what it doesn't do, which is just absolutely criminal or lazy or criminally lazy, is give the ability to play it as a one-player game and define your own controls, because these controls are a fucking sandwich full of bollocks. So they are S is climb, W is dive, E is bank left, R is bank right. Are you ready for the kicker though? T is fire your selected weapon. So have a look at that on your keyboard, and I can tell you now that it is so unbelievably uncomfortable to try and use your Vulcans to kill anything in this game that it renders it nigh on unplayable, and I can't get it to work on joystick for some reason, and as I said, it won't let me change the controls, which is wank. Wait, we got to speed up? I think we got to speed up. I think he stole that guy's wallet. I don't know. A is speed up. Z, I almost said fucking Z. Jesus Christ, Dave. Z is decelerate. And then caps is cycle through your weapons. So you've got a lock on missile, and you've got Vulcans. So it's cursors, isn't it? I'm playing this on my Retro Games The Spectrum, so cursors are the number keys. Right, one player, bosh, enter. And then we want to go with keyboard, so enter. Oh, press D to find keys! I never saw that! Anyway, I'll shut up now. I should fucking pay attention. Right, player one, bank right, P, bank left, O, climb. We want to do this in reverse, don't we? So we want A. Oh, you fucker, it won't let me. S, X, fire. Right, it won't let me. Space to exit. Right, it won't let me change accelerate or decelerate weapons, so that's why I couldn't set it for Q and A. I think, I don't know. Right. Oh yeah, danger zone. 3 lives, enemies killed, none. Right, well I should be able to shoot the fuckers now, wouldn't I? Or shouldn't I? Fire. That's kind of cool. Right, so, yeah, and then, apologies for the background noise, I do live on the busiest road in the West Country. Caps lock. So top right of my HUD, that's missiles, we're going with that. And you can see the radar in the middle, at the bottom. Right, it's wireframe graphics, but that might be very strong a descriptive term for what it is. Oh yay! Because look how undetailed the plane is. Oh, he got away. Switch to the Vulcans. Oh, has he got... I blew him up, I think. Yay! Yeah, so, as you can see, it's incredibly, incredibly underwhelming. There is no detail on the planes. There is no background. I mean, to be fair, it's juggling two, you know, displays at once. I don't think there were... was Ace 2? The fucker, I could never get that to work because it came with a lens lock, didn't it? Was that... I want to say that's Flare. Yeah, was that simultaneous 2-player? Don't know, but that's probably why I got so you know, average reviews. It would have been fun. I'm not going to lie. It would have been fun as a 2-player game for sure. "'Tis a fine bar" in English, but sure is no pool. Point to the quote. But I feel minimal effort was put in. And it must have been a reasonably expensive license. Although licenses worked out differently back then, didn't they? Was it a share of the profits? Right, so I am hitting him. Because he flashed red. Or the border of my screen flashed red. I mean, I would have liked music. Oh, hang on. I want to take one down with my sexy Vulcans. Can't believe I didn't realise you could define your own keys. I am, as the French say, la retard. You can't fire continuously then. They overheat. Don't know. I've drilled this motherfucker full of holes. It's easier to avoid the enemy, right, if he realises he's got a lock onto you, by looking at the opposite screen and flying it from there. I'm not sure it's supposed to be played that way, but it works for me. All versions of this are pretty much identical as well. But yeah, since you've got fuck all going on in the game engine environment like that, you could have given me some in-game music. But like I said, it would have been, I mean, simultaneous 2-player games were a blast. You would have loved this for that. How are you still flying? I was going to say floating. Ooh, they're floaty light. Point to that quote. Ooh! I can't shake him. Came from behind. Point to the quote. All quotes. Ooh. Yeah, crooning. Crooning helps. Did you not know that? Seriously. I just drilled you and it didn't even register a bloody hit. This guy's made out of Kevlar. Oh, you fuck right. I'm dead. Am I dead? I saw an explosion. I'm still flying though. I think I'm alive. I'm not sure. The game's not very good at indicating your status of life or afterlife. Yay! Splash one. Splash one. Also, Top Gun Maverick was awesome. See? Do you see Hollywood? Look what happens if you ignore the message. And intersectional feminism and wokeness and identity politics and just make a balls to the wall action movie. Should have been a 15 though, so we can have more than one fuck word in it, but hey. Right. Use your radar, Dave. Right now. We're going to rockets, missiles, SAMs, I don't know, stuff. Right. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That is satisfying. Look, he's dead, but you can still see me in his display. 2 more and I'm an ace. Oh, mission 2. Oh, so there's levels. Can I have more than one bad guy? Right. Always a noisy motorbike bastard, isn't there? Will I ever need to use my flares? It's not the 70s, so I don't need to. See what I did there? Get him to the... Oh, don't just... Oh, hang on. Chucking on the brakes. And you miss me. Must be the French Air Force. Couldn't hit the blind side of a fucking barn. Oh, got me then though, didn't he? I'm still flying by looking in his side of the screen. I can't shake him. Couldn't see the horizon. I lost the horizon. I say horizon. The series of dots. How can I not get behind this guy? Also, it auto centers. No, I'm going to slow it down a bit. Relax. No! No you don't, you fucker. Can I only get 3 bad guys a level? How am I going to get fucking ace? Don't know. It definitely ramps up the... Fuck it. Difficulty. Yeah, they're pretty poor play models, aren't they? He just fucking teleported. He's got a cloak. He's a fucking Klingon. New. Yeah, it does auto center. Yeah, it's not Flight Simulator, is it? To be fair, it's barely even a fucking game. I would have liked it though as a kid. Well, I say that, but I couldn't fucking play it as a kid, so I wouldn't have liked it as a kid. But I imagine many people did, just because look at him fucking dicking with his fucking acceleration. Yeah, because of the 2-player nature, and 2-player games were boss, weren't they? Even ones as basic as this. Oh, is that fuel? No, that's my health on the left. Why are you not getting a lock? Yeah, this reeks of cobbled together and banged out the door really quickly to capitalise on the licence, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it was successful. The fucking skill upgrade between level 1 and level 2, mission 1 and mission 2 if you will, is jeez. Coming around. You gotta get like a good 5 seconds then. To be fair, you probably have to do that in an actual F-14. So no, can't fly. Has he got him? So he flashes red when he's got a lock. Is that a flare? That is a flare then. I'm hammering the fire button, I can't launch a second missile. Also, there's no indication that you've launched a flare yourself. Yeah, the leap and fucking skill level. Jesus, he's still got my missile on him. Fire! There we go. I got no idea what's going on. None whatsoever. I know, apparently it's impossible to fucking get a lock on. Look at him with his speed. Does it? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Getting bored now. Just put me out of my misery, motherfucker. I'm sure I remember having a better time with this on the Amstrad, but, you know, we live, we learn. We all can't be winners. An aircraft carrier or something would be nice. You know, just to mix things up a little bit. Fire! Yes! Splash 2! Look at me and my health though. Alright, don't outstay your welcome there, game. So it's 3 guys a level. Oh, your health! I just worked it out. You got to take 3 down and your health doesn't replenish, but obviously new opponent, so I'm fucked. But hey, there you go. Look at him, here's fucking, hang on, brakes. Woo! Accelerate. Like I said, it's easier to control it by looking at his side of the screen. No! I want to see if I can do a flare. No. Yeah. So you do have flares. Oh, I mean, that's kind of cool. How effective? Well, they must be effective because he fucking avoided me, didn't he? Bastard. Anyway, there we go. Top Gun on the ZX Spectrum. Meh. Meh. But, I mean, you would have seen through that, especially if you're a massive fan of the movie. Just go, oh my god, I'm playing Top Gun on the Spectrum, and it's 2-player. Because we liked our simultaneous 2-player games. But, as always, I'd love to know what you think if you played this back in the day. Thank you very much for watching. Or I can get an ace. And I'll see you later.